Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So it is time for my monthly favorites. I cannot believe the month of August has gone by so fast, and I know I probably say that at the beginning of every single monthly favorites video, but that is only because it is so true. This whole year has just breezed by. This month though, I do have a product regret, which I am going to share with you. There was one product that I was so excited about. I had so much hope for it. I really thought it was going to be amazing, and it totally disappointed me. So I definitely wanted to include it in this favorites video. So all of them are my monthly favorites, products that I have loved this past month of August, and one product which was just a huge disappointment. So the very first product I want to share with you is this deodorant. This is from Lavanilla, and I got the scent Pure Vanilla. They have a bunch of other ones, and I bought this little size just because I really wanted to try it out. I think this was about $8. I have heard really good things about this deodorant, so I really wanted to try it because I did kind of want to try to use something all natural for my underarms. I usually use Secret a lot, but I just have read so many bad things about using a regular deodorant, and I just really wanted to give this a shot. So I did try it out. I liked it because it lasted all day. I wore it in the morning to go to work. By the time I got home from work in the evening, I still smelled nice and fresh. It's not something that maybe I would wear, you know, maybe to go to the gym if you're gonna be sweaty. If you care if you stink by the end of the day. I mean, say if I go exercise with my brother at the end of the day, I could care less if I smell or not, because I don't really care if he thinks I smell or not. But maybe if I'm with other people that I don't want to smell bad in front of, I probably would just wear my regular Secret deodorant. As far as the smell in the deodorant, I kind of don't like it at all. It kind of smells like insect repellent, but that is not why I bought it. I did want to give it a shot, try something all natural, not because of the smell of the deodorant. Maybe the other scents are better. This was a Pure Vanilla one. I'm gonna go out and try other ones because I know they have a bunch. I know they sell this at Sephora. The next product that I have really been loving that I was so surprised with was the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is the shade Fresh Pink. This is the very first Dream Bouncy blush I have ever owned. I have heard so many mixed reviews with this blush. I feel like people either love it or hate it. I thought, first of all, I think that the actual feel of the deodorant is really cool. Like, this one probably have so many germs because I have like kept on tapping it and touching it so much. It feels kind of like Play-Doh, and it is like a cream blush, but it's not so creamy like a cream blush, and it's not a powder, so I don't really know what it is. It's like in between the powder and in between the cream, but I really like it, and it lasts a really long time. I probably put this on in the morning to go to work at like 7 a.m. and by the time I get home from work around 7:30 p.m. I still have some blush on, and by like 4 p.m. it's still the full vibrant color that it was in the morning. Already, of course, in the nighttime it has faded, but I still have some blush on. So I just have really been liking it. I apply it with a regular angled contour brush like this. This is the one from MAC. Now, when you do apply it, you do have to use a lot of product, at least I do, for it to show up, but then it does show up. It's what I am wearing today on my cheeks, and I just really want to try some more of these bouncy blushes. I'm very excited. Did I mention the color? I'm not sure. It's number Fresh Pink 05. But I just really liked it, and it is really cool. The way it feels, it's cool. Let me show you a swatch of this color, and it is right there. Another product I have been using a ton. This product is not a new product. I've had it for a while, and I guess I just had forgotten about it, but I had been pulling it out a lot, and I have really been loving it. It's like we rekindled our romance, and that is the Giorgio Armani. This is the Fluid Master Primer. This is the silkiest primer out there. It is so great. It is like a clear liquid. You can see it right there, and it just makes your skin feel like silk. This goes great with your Giorgio Armani foundation, of course, but I have used it with all my other foundations, and it just works amazing. It makes the foundation just like slide on gracefully, and it is just a great primer, and I cannot believe that I hadn't used it in so long. For the foundation that I have been using the most this past month, it is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I I use the shade 118. This is definitely one of my all-time favorites foundation, but this past month I have been using it non-stop. I love it. It just glides on so nicely in the skin. It makes it feel flawless, but you still feel natural. You don't feel like you have a lot of foundation caked on. And I have been loving the combination of the Giorgio Armani primer with the foundation. So this is a really great combination, and I just have been using it every single day. So I recently posted a skincare haul. It was actually the last video that I posted before you guys get to see this favorites video. Unfortunately, since that video until today that I get to film, it has been really crazy at work, so it has been impossible for me to film anything, but I'm glad that I got to film this August favorites today. I'm really gonna take advantage of this long weekend for Labor Day that I have 3 days off, and that's gonna help me out a lot. But in that skincare video that I posted, which I'm gonna link to down below in case you guys wanna check it out, I bought a bunch of products from Fresh and from Caudalie, and I have been using those products every single day since I posted that video. And some of them I had already tried before because I had some samples of them. So those are the ones that I have been using the most. The other ones that I don't mention today, it's not because they're not my favorites, it's just because I'm still kind of trying to get a feel for those products, and I don't want to mention them in my favorites until I know for sure that I 100% love them, which most of them I do. Some, of course, I love more than others, which I will let you know all about that later on. But the first one that I want to show you guys today for my August favorites that I have been loving, and it is by far my #1 favorite skincare product. It is the Fresh Sugar Face Polish. This is one of the ones that I got a sample of before I even bought the full size. This is what it looks like on the inside, and that is everything that I have already used up, and I love it. It smells so good. I use it about every other day or every 2 days. Honestly, I use it every time I wash my hair is when I use this product. So lately it's been about every other day. Sometimes I'll skip 2 days in between, but I have really been loving it. It's the perfect amount of exfoliation. It's not too rough, but it's also not too gentle, and the scent just drives me crazy. I love it so much. The scent kind of reminds me of my Origins products, the ginger line, and I just really love it. And this is pretty much, I think it's safe to say that this is my favorite scrub for the face. It's a little bit tied with my Lush, the Ocean Salt scrub, which I use for my face or body, but I think I like this one more for the face, and maybe the Ocean scrub for the body, even though that one I love for the face too. So that's a little bit difficult, but this definitely is better, in my opinion, than my La Mer, the Refining Facial Scrub. So this can beat La Mer. This is still pricey, but it's not as pricey as the La Mer Refining Facial, which is another wonderful scrub. But ever since I got this one, it is like my favorite. Also really been enjoying this Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This just makes me feel like I'm at the spa all the time. I don't use it morning and night. At nighttime is when I really do my full skincare routine, but in the morning this feels really good to put on before my moisturizer, and that's pretty much all I do in my routine besides just wash my face, spray some on, moisturize, and then go on to my makeup. So I have really been liking this. I shake it well, I spritz it all over my face, and then sometimes I just kind of either let it air dry, or if I'm in a rush, I'll pat my face with a tissue and then just go into my moisturizer, which brings me to my next favorite product, and it is the Fresh Rose Hydrating Gel Cream. Been loving this product. My skin has reacted great to it. I have used it in the morning, I have used it at night, and it is just a really great gel. It says it's infused with soothing rose water, it moisturizes and tones, and I just really notice how much it moisturizes. Sometimes gels tend to not moisturize as much as creams, but that is not the case for this product. This moisturizes just as great as a cream, if not better. I've really been loving my Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Naked 2. Here is a swatch for this lipstick. This is a true nude color. I have really been loving it. It is the one that I'm wearing today on my lips. I've really been liking these Urban Decay lipsticks. They're nice and creamy. I really only have two. I have this one and I have Native, but I definitely want to go out and try some more out. I have a face mask that I have been loving this month. This is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores. This is a miracle worker. I have no idea why I have not bought the full size yet, but this was a sample size that I got, which is a pretty hefty amount. And this is not something that you really should use every day. It says here to use once a week. So I've already been using it for about 3 weeks and I still have this much left. So I think I can probably last with this for quite a while, and then I'm definitely gonna go out and buy the full size. This was amazing, especially me. I like to take long showers and I like to use really hot water, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but I like my water to be very, very hot. And after a long shower and having used this face mask, you leave it on for a while, you kind of wait for it to dry. And I think it's a combination of both things, the hot water and that you're in the shower for a long time, and the mask, that when you come out of that shower and you literally just get a tissue and you go do like a little mini facial on yourself, you literally just touch something like this, so soft, and it just like comes out. The blackheads, the whiteheads, they just come out so much. It's incredible because I had a few whiteheads on the side of my nose right here. I literally came to my mirror, used a tissue, I barely squeezed, and you saw all the junk come out, and it was just so amazing. So I basically literally turned my mirror over to the magnifying side, which is not something that I really recommend, that you sit in front of that mirror and pick at your face, but I did it with tissue and everything came out. My skin felt great. It was like I gave myself a mini facial. Of course, make sure you have your clean hands. I always use tissue, but I had some really annoying whiteheads here and even some on my nose, and I didn't even have to squeeze very much for those things to come out. They literally just came out on their own. It was amazing and I was so impressed. I was literally wowed. And my last favorite product is this lipstick from Nars in the shade Barbarella. Have to admit, love the name, but I saw a picture of a makeup artist posting this on Instagram and I just had to buy it immediately. This is what it looks like. It is like a peachy nude color. I have to admit, when I first got it, I was a little bit disappointed because I really thought that it was going to look this peachy on my lips, but it kind of looked a lot lighter. It felt more like a nude and not so much a peachy nude, which is kind of what I wanted. But I guess I did want a little bit more of a peach tint to my lips, and it didn't really come out that way on me, but I have really learned to love it. It's a great nude color. Of course, it does go towards the peach, whereas usually my nudes are either beigey or more pinky nudes. So I really didn't have anything like this in this peach color. So I was really excited about it and I have really been loving it and love the name Barbarella. The product that disappointed me this month, I have to say, it was this Pro Dome Stippling brush from Sephora. This is what it looks like. The brush just looked amazing when I bought it. I had such high hopes for it. I cannot believe that I just don't like it. I love the dome shape. I have nothing like this, which is another reason why I was so excited about it. It's nice and dense, and I was just so sure that this product was going to be so good with foundation, but it totally disappointed me. It totally shed on my face, and there's nothing worse than shedding on your face when applying foundation because you have all these little bristles sticking to your face. So I was constantly taking out hairs from my face, of course, and you have to blend in the foundation again, and it was also very prickly. It was not soft. Like when I do this to my face, it just feels very prickly. It does not feel soft like one of these Sigma angled brushes. This does not prickle at all, and this kind of hurt. I mean, it didn't hurt obviously, but it just did not feel comfortable at all. When I put on my makeup, I am totally in relaxation mode, and everything I put on my face just feels so nice on my skin. And then this just did not. I think I'm gonna be returning this brush back to Sephora because I really did not like it. I tried it a couple times. I've tried different things with it, different uses, and I just really did not like that prickly feel. And I have a huge pet peeve against shedding bristles, and all the brushes that I have and have ever mentioned that I love are very good with the shedding, as I hate brushes that shed. So unfortunately this shed, and it was just a huge disappointment. So that is pretty much it. This was my monthly favorites and one regret this month. But I really hope that you guys try some of my favorite products out. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!